What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Chatting with Jacob. Today we're talking about my first viral video. And well, viral as in a bit of clickbait in the sense of it was viral for me at the time, and that's what I think is really interesting and a really interesting conversation to have. Is I think that we have to have perspective on what viral is for you. A viral video, yeah, I guess technically anybody could have a viral video, but like, what is viral for you, and what are your goals and what are your standards? Because I was listening to a podcast once, and a guy said, "Oh my gosh, I want to say thank you." He was thanking the guy on the podcast for helping him go viral, and he's like, "Yeah, I got 100,000 views on TikTok," and me thinking to myself, I'm like, "That's amazing, good for him," but I'm like, my goals are so much higher than 100,000. I'm like, this kid was so pumped, and that's great, and that must have been his a goal for him, and I'm like, I'm just scratching the surface if I get 100k views on TikTok. Like I'm thinking 45 million views, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if I got 100k, I'd be like, that's cool, but like this kid was like just about to fall out of his shoes, So it's all about perspective, but I want to talk about having perspective with my first video that went viral in March of 2019. It was March 9th, 2019. It was the day after my birthday. I distinctly remember this because I had filmed a couple videos, 2 videos on my birthday. I think it was Khalid. I think it was like something better something. I don't exactly remember because it got blocked. And the other one was Two of Us by Louis Tomlinson, which I called him Lewis Tomlinson, and the comments hated me for it and never let me live it down. But I posted it on my birthday, March 8th. 2019. I woke up the next day and it had 3,000 views, which was so much for me at the time. I was getting like 100 views on a video at maybe, this was only a couple, I think I was only 2 or 3 weeks even into posting reactions. So I was so beyond pumped. I'm like, this is insane. I can't believe this. I was telling my friends, and then I started thinking, look at the options that I have. I could go play a gig at a restaurant and play in front of 30 people, and cool, maybe 2 people remember my name. But I could post a 10-minute video on YouTube and then 3,000 people see it by the next day, and it's just, I think that you have to have that mentality of the virality of the options of the internet. And I'm going to create a video soon, actually probably in the next day or 2, called How to Become Famous. And it's essentially like how it just viral pop off. You just start and it goes, boom, a viral moment happens. And I also want to comment on the fact that to go viral, you have to put content out there, and that's the biggest thing that blocks people. You got to just put the content out there and test what works. And I had put out content before and it wasn't really working, and then boom, one time it just goes off. Now you just keep going and keep going and keep. You know what happened to the next video I posted? It probably got 200 views. So you just keep going and keep growing slowly, and then another one will pop off. Boom. Like for example, now what I would call now a relatively viral video on my channel, relative to my channel, is the Olivia Rodrigo First Time Hearing video, which has probably close to 100k views, which is my best performing video at the time. So, but then a viral video on somebody else's channel is 45 million views. You know what I mean? So it's all relative, and I think that it's super important to enjoy the moment and focus on the moment and focus on the progress that you've made, but also to just understand those moments and say, this is amazing, look at the opportunity, and look at because I could have very much easily said in that first moment, I could have very much easily said, wow, 3,000, but that guy has 7,000, that guy has 70,000, that guy has 200,000, But instead I said 3,000? That's way more than 125 I was getting yesterday. That's unbelievable. And I think it's super important to focus on those moments instead of, and focus on the good things rather than the frustrating things sometimes. Hope that helps.